the vibe, she feeling the vibe. She want me inside, she want me inside, she want me inside.
Alright you guys, let's jump right into this video. These next few clips are the products and the things I'm using to help create my lip glosses. Please check the description box for all the links to everything that I'm using. You know, we got to have our VersaGel, our oils, syringes, lip gloss tubes. You need your pipettes, your pigments. You need a little bit of everything. Your flavoring oil, your plastic spoons, your gloves, mask, plastic bowls. We need everything. I'm showing you guys everything I use to create my lip glosses. You guys will see pretty soon. What I like to do to prepare myself is I always wash and wipe down my table, but going along with that, I like to put down a plastic bag right underneath, simply because that VersaGel can be really hard to clean up and remove off of hard surfaces sometimes. So I like to go ahead and tape 2 plastic bags onto my table, and then I set all of my products on top of it. You guys are probably wondering, why does she have a lipstick organizer? I like to use this to hold all of my lip glosses after filling the tubes, because my lip glosses does not have a flat bottom, which will help them stand up on their own. So I like to put them into this container after I'm done filling them up, just to keep them up and out of the way. That way I can have more room to continue filling up more bottles. You guys, so I do like to use a scale to measure how much VersaGel and oil I'm using, simply because I feel like doing it this way and measuring out all of my products and oils, I feel like that I'm getting a evenly proportioned lip gloss base in every single tube. I want all of my lip glosses to have the same amount of products in each tube. That way there isn't some batches that are better than others. I do watch a lot of videos of women making their lip glosses, and most of you guys like to just go ahead and eye it, but to me, I feel more confident in my lip glosses when I do it this way. Guys, what do you guys think and feel about the whole TKB trading thing with raising the prices on the VersaGel for the 3rd time this year? I personally have a lot to say about it, so I do plan on shooting a whole entire video about it, as well as comparing bases from different businesses to try to give you guys an alternative base to use for your lip glosses instead. At this point, I kind of feel like TKB trading is starting to be a little bit of a cash cow. I've definitely noticed over the year the whole lip gloss era as a business has definitely started to take over. A lot of women are opening businesses with making their own lip glosses, which I have no problem with. It is enough money for everyone out here to make. So do your thing, queen. I definitely wish a successful business for you. But TKB trading has definitely picked up on more and more women wanting to do this. So they've raised their prices because in their mind, they have the best base out there for us. So I feel like it's definitely time to go ahead and look for a different base to use from a different company, or simply go vegan and make your own bases at home. So stay tuned for this video I am about to make. I am currently gathering up bases from different companies as well as products to make my own. You guys definitely do not want to miss it. The shade here that I'm making is called Majesty. This is a true cranberry red with a slight holographic pigment. All of my lip glosses smells like strawberries. I absolutely adore it. This clip I was just playing with the consistency of my lip glosses. I feel like if I don't have that right consistency, I did not add enough oil. This consistency to me is absolutely perfect. Okay, so this next shade we are making was the very first shade I created when I started my business last year. This is a shade Empress. This is a beautiful purple. Beautiful, beautiful purple with a purple, pink, and gold glitter that shines on your lips when the light hits it. I absolutely love this color. This was my very first color. Also, if you notice with this color, I use a liquid lip pigment. This is a purple liquid concentrate. I will also link that in the description, but I feel like it gives it more of that purple color because mica and glitters does not add that actual color to your lips. You have to add a liquid color and then go in with that same color mica to make your lip glosses pigmented. That's the trick to that. Alright you guys, this next color I am making is my most infamous nude color. This is the shade Duchess. It is a nice, rich chocolate brown, somewhat like Nutella. That's exactly what it looks like. It also smells like strawberries. It is my most famous color for women of darker complexions because it is their perfect nude. I also add in a liquid concentrate as well as that same color mica and this lip gloss because like I said before, that's what gives your glosses that pigment. When your customers put it on their lips, the same color that's in the bottle will also be on their lips as well. Alright, the next gloss is one of my newest colors. This is the shade Goddess. It is the perfect baby pink color with a purple and green holographic glitter in it. I absolutely love it. Right next to Contessa, this is one of my favorites as well. This one actually sold out pretty fast when I added it to the site. So now my baby girl is back and I hope you guys love it. Alright you guys, next up and the last lip gloss on my website is the most talked about. This is my shade Ganja. This was a limited edition gloss for 420 earlier this year in April. If you don't know what 420 is, sis, I don't know where you've been, but I created this green glow in the dark shade specifically for that holiday celebration, whatever you want to call it. And pretty much everyone went crazy over it and wanted it to come back. So I decided to go ahead and make this gloss a permanent shade. Ganja has a couple more sisters on the way, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so now that we're done filling the tubes, I like to change my gloves immediately because these gloves are now filthy and sticky with the Versagel. I like to put paper towels down on top of the plastic bag, put some of those lip gloss stoppers out, and then put the stoppers into each tube as well as wrap around the rim before I put the cap on.
High volume.
So I forgot to mention earlier, when you guys are filling up your tubes, please leave a small space at the top of the tube so that the wand has room to be inserted into the tube without any gloss spilling out. Doing that earlier in this process makes it easier at this process I'm at now when it comes to putting the stopper as well as the wand inside, because if you fill your lip gloss tube up way too much, you will not be able to stick that wand inside of it. That lip gloss and all of that pressure inside of that tube will shoot that wand back out of it and you won't be able to close it. This next clip is of me being really happy and I'm finally done. Thank you, Jesus. Alright, y'all, that is the end of the video. I didn't record myself washing the tubes or rubbing them down with alcohol because I feel like that's self-explanatory. I didn't think I had to record that. But you guys do know when making lip glosses, you have to wash your tubes in soapy hot water and wipe your tubes down with rubbing alcohol and a cotton pad. So that is the last step to making my lip glosses. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I am out. Bye.
We ain't gonna tell nobody about us. Touching your skin, rub you down in lotion. Your body's calling, and I'm here to listen. If it's 3 in the morning, just tell me if you want. I love it way more, and I'm taking